Let's check back in with Storm Watch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman. This weekend we saw a beautiful spring-like weekend. Today, kind of a 360.
Yeah, it all kind of changed, didn't it? And as far as precipitation goes, it wasn't terribly significant. Some of the higher totals were along the Cascades. We picked up just 5 100ths in Grants Pass and Medford. Not as much, though, down in Siskiyou County, just some trace amounts. Snow in our higher elevations and still seeing some snow showers along the Cascades, parts of the east side, and that's going to keep roads fairly slippery for many of our higher passes in southern Oregon. It is cold out there tonight, though. A big change. 37 in Gold Beach right now. We're down to 34 in Medford, Ashland, as well as Grants Pass. It's 30 in Jacksonville, down to the lower 30s across much of Siskiyou County. 34 degrees in Fort Jones. It's 33 in Mount Shasta, 28 in Doris, and it's a cold one on the east side already in the 20s, 26 in Klamath Falls, but we've dipped now to 16 in Christmas Valley. So a cold night tonight, lingering snow showers mainly along the Cascades and a few on the east side. And we'll see at least the slight chance for a rain shower along the coast into tomorrow morning. But a much quieter day tomorrow. Winds will be lighter overall. Temperatures chilly. Only 48 for a high in Medford, 41 degrees in Klamath Falls. And then taking a look at the next storm system we're watching very closely. This is going to be a multi-day winter storm event. So the heaviest precipitation is going to move in on Thursday. Heavy rain, heavy snow in our higher elevations, and strong winds. And snow levels will be lowering as we go through the later portion of the week. Some much colder air going to get unleashed with this storm system later this week. So the next few days for the coast, we'll get some of that rain to start to push in on Wednesday, especially through the afternoon, and then picking up in intensity Wednesday night into Thursday. Some strong winds expected as well for the coast, potentially some damaging winds as well. For the Rogue Valley, doing some hiking, it's going to be a bit better to get outdoors tomorrow, a little bit chilly. Wednesday, we'll at least have the chance for some rain, but then it definitely looks pretty soggy for Thursday. Snow levels will lower, likely just going to stay with rain on valley floors, but we'll have that potential for some valley snow, especially as we get towards this weekend. So Stormcast looking at winds, they're going to pick up on Wednesday across the region. Some of the highest gusts for the coast, the Shasta Valley, and through much of the higher terrain in the region. And we could be looking at some of these gusts pushing 50, 60 miles per hour into Thursday morning on the east side, and some more windy weather through the day on Thursday. And when you factor in heavy snow and those kind of gusty winds, we could see some whiteout conditions along and east of the Cascades with some of these winter storms later this week and even into the start of the weekend. So Stormcast tomorrow pretty quiet. As we head into Wednesday, we start off mainly dry in the morning, but notice the rain picking up along the coast, some of that spreading inland, and then the heavy precipitation really starts to move in here as we head into Thursday. And you can see those snow levels starting to come down as we go through the day on Thursday. And we're going to see more rounds of precipitation through Friday and the weekend. Winter storm watch is pretty expansive in the region, especially above 2,500 feet on the west side, above 3,000 feet in Siskiyou County, and this does include the Cascades, Siskiyous, and the east side. Looking at treacherous pass and east side travel conditions, heavy snow at times, whiteout conditions with the blowing snow. And then we'll be watching those snow levels closely Friday and especially into the weekend, potentially some light snowfall amounts on the valley floors. So needless to say, high winter weather impacts later this week into this weekend. We'll keep you posted on details on snow amounts and specific travel impacts. But in the meantime, definitely looking rainier for the coast as the week progresses. Heavy rain at times, especially Thursday. Northern California, quiet tomorrow, but definitely trending more winter-like as we head later this week into this weekend. The Klamath Basin, snowy and windy, and notice those colder temperatures, highs stuck in the 30s into the weekend. Pass travel can be very difficult, at times impossible later this week, especially through the Cascades, expecting significant snowfall. And then in the Rogue Valley, we start off as rain, but snow will be in the mix here as we get late in the week and then into the weekend. Definitely we're saying goodbye to that spring-like weather.